Hello, my fellow full of the samurai players, Zaript here, and today we are going to witness first game of a match between L.ita and Aggony. It would be Imperator Caesar against Prussian.Prince, and this is Aggony Team League. This match should have been played yesterday actually, but it couldn't. I can't blame Imperator Casters to have a lot to do in real life, because it's just normal. Real life is always bigger than game, but it would have been very nice of him to make us know or something, because yesterday he just disappeared at some point. So me and Maju were just sitting there on the Maju stream and watching replays, casting different replays, and actually we had couple of viewers watching and talking with us in chat. But today actual match is happening, but it would probably be only one game, because no matter who wins, there is no one to continue a match. And just to remind you how Team League matches go, you have two teams, two clans. Each clan have some sort of a lineup, and for a match they pick 4 players. Both teams just say who will be first player, and then it goes as it goes. So the player who wins waits for next opponent. The player who loses goes out of a tournament. When team loses 4 men, it's done for. In one match, obviously. And today we have, this is, what do we have here? Oh, my brain. And I should apologize in advance for being super stupid today. I have a serious case of allergy. It still didn't affect my voice much, but you maybe you can already notice it. And I have construction outside the windows, so maybe you can hear it too. So yeah, this would be a very strange cast, but hopefully we will manage somehow. And since I'm not streaming, there is no stream, let's go over compositions. It's actually same compositions as yesterday. They tried to start, but Imperator Caesar crashed a couple of times, so it was delayed, and then delayed, and we play it now. So we have Shogunate Guard Infantry, Shogunate Infantry, wait a second, Shogunate Infantry, Red Bears, all vanilla, Red Bears. Obviously, rules are maximum 5 of the same unit. Obviously, people would try to take as many Red Bears as possible. Here 4 of them. 2 weaker lines. United States Marines, Royal Marines. So 2 150s, strong 150s pushing this flank. This flank is a bit easier for Prussian.Prince to attack. This one is a bit easier for him to defend, because he can defend in this forest. He can defend here. And, well, yeah, it's a bit easier for Prussian.Prince to defend here. Actually, I wanted to show you this small map feature. You can actually hide the melee unit here. So Prussian.Prince, if caster put his melee units here, Prussian.Prince will not be able to shoot. Interesting map feature, game starting. Another thing Prussian.Prince have is 4 revolver cavalry. And yeah, that's all. And there is actually no point in hiding them, because obviously Imperator Caster knows Prussian.Prince composition. It's the same as before. But maybe Prussian.Prince don't want to show distribution of his revolver cavalry. Okay, for Imperator Caster we have interesting mix. No cavalry, mix between line and melee rush, which actually looks pretty interesting on this map. There is enough line to completely seal the map, well, at least most of its middle. And here we have tons of, okay, 2 Red Bears, 3 Red Bears, 2 White Bears, United States Marines, Royal Marines, Red Bear or White Bear. So 3 White Bears, 4 Red Bears, and 2 Marines. He also have 2 Spear Levy and 2 Shogitai, level 3 and 3. Prussian.Prince can now flank quite well with his revolver cavalry if he would wish. He have to use his mobility. because in sheer numbers of line he doesn't have any advantage. For Caesar, I would question a couple of things he does. First of all, I don't think 150s are really useful here. So as you can see, he tries to move his units on this side. Prussian Prince already controlling all dodges. So even so, Imperator Caesar have melee advantage, sort of a melee rush component. He didn't push strong enough. Now he tries, but it would be slightly more difficult. First engagement would be here. Yeah, he pushes Prussian Prince away. And what I don't really understand, I would like to see how it will work. Personally, I would deploy this stuff somewhere in one of the forests, obviously. And here, I'm not sure about this move. I always notice that when you have to shoot through whole forest, 150 range unit is a waste because the more trees you have on your way, the more bullets would get stuck. So all that insane accuracy and reload of your United States Marines or Royal Marines would be wasted. I prefer to have them on open or like here where they protected by some trees but can shoot on open ground. So Prussian Prince moves. He have number advantage on this flank, and when but I wonder. I would like to see how he plans to use revolver cavalry. I think both players checked out each own compositions and have somehow thought about what they plan to do. So game evolves slowly. Imperator Caesar doesn't really wish to push hard, but he redistributes his forces. Okay, now he starts it. Smart move, rushing through the forest with support of line. He clearly have number advantage here. So for Prussian Prince, yeah, and it's big numbers. So now Prussian Prince really have to make some sort of a decision. I guess his decision would somehow be depending on this revolver cavalry. But now Caesar. Why I tell Caesar, Imperator Caesar? I don't know, maybe there is such a player. Caesar, I will call him Caesar. He have a chance to push Sword Dodger now. Oh, but look how Prussian Prince nicely positioned his Red Bears. He will have a first volley here. And there is some movement happening on this flank. Actually, Prussian Prince really can flank a lot because Caesar doesn't have any cavalry of his own. So you see, this middle can be controlled with much less unit than Caesar puts here. But let's not forget about Shogun, even without Spear Levy. They can actually reach here and fight. But game is going slower than I expected. I can see what Caesar plan is in general. Like, we'll hear. Oh man, what a nice, like, just on range. Interesting. And he actually gets a first shot. Whoa, cool. Interesting. He cut Prussian Prince on the move. Now this Red Bears might start shuffling. They don't even try to shoot. Okay, finally they try. They shoot back against this White Bears. White Bears should be winning this exchange. But the thing with Miller Rush is it's actually what Prussian Prince wants. He have to pull back at some point for this melee infantry to move really forward, and then this melee infantry would be decimated by the revolvers if it's played right. If not, Prussian Prince will pay 2 of his line units.
Your general is under attack.
His general. So now Prussian Prince tries to pull back. And we'll see if these revolvers actually start shooting. Let's see. No, they're getting stray bullets from this line. One Spear Levy routed. Shogun got no kills yet, but look, this melee rush is pretty much like I would say this was a good move if it was just a loss of spear levy. But because this line didn't push forward in time, and because now this expensive 1000 unit Shogitai dies, killing only one man, now it's cost-effective exchange for Prussian Prince. Like, this is expensive. This line should have moved forward much earlier. Maybe he could have got some shots on revolver cavalry. So far, only stray bullets killed 5 men, which is okay, I guess. But, man, he lost, let's see, 60 men here, 70 men here. So almost the whole unit of spear levy and almost the whole unit of Shogitai. But now Prussian Prince in a tough spot. He pushed here like, I don't know about this move. Now he can't pull back because of, oh, this is a mistake. These United States Marines have to fight to death now. That's kind of, I was expecting it from the very beginning when he pulled here. You don't want to move back where wall is behind you. Like, you don't want that at all. I'm not sure about this general. I'm not sure at all. And this always, like, engaging line infantry from a front. Let's see. Boom! Whoa. Not that much, actually. It's delivered some sort of a moral shock. I'm not sure how good this exchange are. And, yeah, Prussian Prince goes away with no losses. I'm a terrible commentator. I didn't show you that. But you see, just by charging, like, sacrificing a bit of his red bears, Prussian Prince does a very smart thing. Sacrifices a bit, but then get an exchange and pull these units out so they get shot. But now his general is a bit in a risky state. Because Prussian Prince have to react on this flank. And I'm not sure why these Royal Marines have no line of sight. Oh, they have. So again, Prussian Prince sacrifices slightly cheaper unit to get more expensive one. Yeah, somehow he plays this a bit better than Caesar. This is a slow game, almost Napoleon-like game. And I wonder how much... Oh, big mistake. Like, I don't know, right now I don't know what Caesar does. Generally, I like his composition. Look how single spear levy with line push wins him ground. Like, I like this. It's a good way to play, but it requires a big coordination because now, just because of this revolver cavalry, the moment Caesar pushed too far away, and look, he got two dodges. I don't know why he attacked here, but the moment he overextended, this revolver cavalry punished him. And I don't like what Prussian Prince do here. Like, this is... this bad for two reasons. Now this unit can shoot at revolver cavalry, and it would. Yes, Caesar calls GG, I think a bit too early. Yeah, Prussian Prince charges one unit in melee. But I think he just wastes his ammunition on too cheap of a unit. When you have revolver cavalry, you want to go around and get something like this, or you want to get Shogitai. And yeah, by this point, most expensive line of Prussian Prince are intact. So yeah, game is pretty much over, and it was a nice game. Total, like on a long run, it's one-sided, but it's this interesting type of game where Prussian Prince go very aggressive at the beginning, like getting 3 dodges. You can't say that he was passive, but the way he won in the end was capitalizing on enemy mistake. He wasn't doing something like attacking with everything at the same time, super insane micro control. No, it was very, very It was very patient game on the Prussian Prince side, even so it was quite fast in the end, relatively fast. But he patiently waited where he could have waited, and that's how you play with line. Good game. So first game of a match goes for Aggony team. And yeah, good game for Caesar. I honestly I like this build, especially on this map. Maybe I can argue with the way he used his build, and maybe slightly more mobility wouldn't hurt, because just by layout of this map, it's made in such a way that in middle you don't really need continuous line. You don't. You can protect the middle with very few units if you okay with sort of giving up middle dojo for a bit. And then when enemy moves in, he gets shot from all sides and you have advantage on flanks, obviously. Okay, that's it. That's final stats. Quite a difference. 600 man difference in deployed, 900 man difference in kills and losses. And as we can see, Prussian Prince killed almost 60 men of his own. Look, yeah, he killed 60 men of his own, while Imperator Caesar look, Caesar didn't kill a single man of his own. Man, this is insane. Considering that he merely rushed shooting from behind, this is sick. And I applaud him for that. Like, I never got such stats. So, for Prussian Prince, Vanilla Redbeard's killing that spear levies on the left flank. United States Marines, again, quite expected in the middle. No. Closer to right flank. Revolver cavalry. Quite a scary build, and actually this build of Prussian Prince has the same core idea as Caesar's. He have passive contingent sort of line. Slow, passive, containing contingent. And then he have like a spring which at any moment that can launch attack. It's 4 revolver cavalry which can turn game instantly. And it's same with the Caesar. He has this slowly moving, slowly operating line, and he has this small melee rush, which can change the tide of a game on one flank instantly. And I'm not sure which one I like more. I guess I would like more Prussian Prince side just because of mobility of this revolver cavalry. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope this cast was going okay. I'm not sure how my voice sound. For me it's normal, but for you, you may feel like it's more like this or something. I don't know. Well, thank you guys for watching. See you later.